Hey, it's Kendall, and this is 90-Second Church. Before I start, if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel or follow us on Facebook so you get notified when the next 90-second episode comes out. Today we're going to finish Mark chapter 6. So far, Jesus' disciples are in a boat, they're in a ferocious storm on the Sea of Galilee, and things look grim, and then they get even worse because here comes Jesus walking toward them on the water, but they think he is a ghost. We are so dead. And then Jesus says, don't be afraid, it's me. We pick it up in Mark chapter 6, verse 51. It says, then he, that's Jesus, then he climbed into the boat, and the wind stopped. They were totally amazed, for they still didn't understand the miracle of the loaves. Their hearts were too hard to take it in. This is so fascinating to me. Jesus' disciples have seen him heal diseases and raise a girl from the dead. And earlier in this very chapter, he took 5 loaves and 2 fish, and he multiplied it into enough to feed 10,000 people. And yet after all that, they can't believe that A, Jesus would walk on water, and B, that he has enough power over a storm that nature would actually obey him. How come? Well, it says it's because their hearts were too hard to understand. Now, this does not mean that they had hardened their hearts against God or that they were pushing him away somehow. Rather, it's just a way to say that they had placed Jesus in a box, okay? Here are the ways God works, and here are the ways he doesn't work. And when Jesus stepped outside their box, they just didn't have a category for it. They simply could not believe it. Now, I wonder how often we do that. Or maybe I should just come out and say it. We do that all the time. We decide what God can and cannot do in our lives. We decide the way Jesus will and will not work. And so when he does something out of the box, sometimes we miss it. So here's my word for us today. Don't put God in a box. Let Jesus do whatever he wants to do in you and through you. Don't limit him by refusing to believe that he wants to work. See him in his power. Experience his life. We'll talk to you soon.